A welded space, it's not cut open, we're going to probably have to come back, get a torch and we'll cut it. If we can't drill hole it and get your sawzall in there to drill hole it, get a peephole to see what's inside there, we'll do that with our flashlight. But we got to cut it, we'll come back and get our torch, then we'll cut the damn whole pit.
Give you the amount of, they found cocaine about this big packet of it on board. It's not like it was, something we did fucking. And they already got fast roped on by the Australians. They got boarded by the Brits yesterday. They were very uncooperative. So like the chief said, you guys need to keep your guard up. Police did a visit or search and seizure yesterday. They found a couple kilograms of cocaine and about a half bale of marijuana on board. They've also got this illegal oil. There's a space that is not able to be accessed. They've been instructed to cut it open. We're headed over there today to verify the contents of that space, and if it hasn't been opened, then we're going to open it.
Northbound. Right, northbound. Northbound. Once we get on board, security team will go up first. We'll set our perimeter. The rest of the team will come on board. Security will go up to the folks, so security crew. The ABO, BO. Sweep 1 will go to the pilot house. Sweep 2 will start below deck, work up the main superstructure, meet sweep 1 to get a load threat assessment. Once we get a load threat assessment, we go out, we just start tearing the ship up, looking for oil, cocaine, whatever. Guys, give me a head count. C2, go to the pilot house. 3 more! Security, go up there. I want to see a hand over the side.
Go inside. Go inside.
Inside.
Go inside.
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 Go inside.
Go inside.
They're right there. Help them up. Watch them.
Watch the handrail.
Go. Door. Get that shank. Door.
Loose step.
Hold on, don't enter yet. We're going 2 minutes in. Go up the ledge. When I say enter, we both enter at the same time. Okay. Copy, thank you.
Morning, sir. Morning, officer. We're from the United States Navy. we talked to the British who talked with us. They explained to us what happened yesterday. We're going to be inspecting the space that you were supposed to open last night. Did that happen? Did you open the space that the British told you to? The British wanted you to open one of the spaces. Is that open? It is.
Okay. And welded. Did you cut welds up bulkhead down below to get in space?
Did you?
How long you been on the way? How long you sail? How long you been sailing?
How long is the trip? How long from Dubai to Qatar? How many days?
Hey. Question.
We got too many people out here. Wait for them. Want to flip the bed over?
Yeah.
Nice.
You see that? No. Just keep it. Just to keep it from caving in.
Yep.
It's not. It's okay. This will be his back.
What this? Did Mike give us any clue of what these guys are doing? Looking for weapons, any kind of contraband. Cell phones, so we can get numbers off the cell phones.
Hidden passports.
All that.
A lot of times they'll hide the ship's paperwork for invalid passports.
Yes.
Cargo on top, they pump the oil into those bilges down there, and they're covering up, put cargo on top of them, so there's no way for them to access it. Through the cargo. We can't tell there's oil down there or not, because they'll close up the sounder too, so we can't get down.
A lot of times they'll fill this with oil. They'll actually come up with this full of oil like this. They'll just fill this whole friggin' thing up with oil and cut it down.
Alright, so what we've done here is we came on board, we secured the crew, we started doing our inspections. We did find the two places the Brits were talking about. Looks like they're there just for structural reinforcement. There's some holes down there in the decks. We looked through them, we didn't really see much. Pulled down the overheads in the pilot house and in a couple of the staterooms. Looks like they had drop ceilings in them. We're checking those out now. So far, they're clear. We haven't been allowed to cut into anything, so we're going to call it a day for this motor vessel end.
This ice again, SOCAR 1250 tons, white flour 200 tons, and T 109 tons, 890 kilograms over.
Yes, sir. Understand your cargo is sugar, white flour, and tea.
That's correct, Raja.
Yes, sir. Can you tell me your last port of call, please?
Passport Dubai, over.
Yes, sir. I understand Dubai. And your next port of call, sir?
Export Iraq for Al-Zubair.
11, 1 and 1 for the crew members. Pilot's ladders can be rigged on the starboard side. Looks like they have a couple containers on deck. If you make sure you take the appropriate gear, I think they're all stacked pretty high from what I can see. And if you see anything, then just let us know. Morning, officer, for today. So we're going to conduct a cargo inspection. If we have a list of your crew, we'd like to Okay. And the next thing I need to look at is manifest.
See where their guys, where they're coming from, their waypoints. You got to go in, you got to hibernate into their little waypoint checklist. Dig into where they've all been, because they don't ever delete them. Most I've ever seen is 683. So you just go through, enter one up, find out where they've been, map it out, and hopefully they're over here in the Iraqi zone.
See pipes, making sure there's no weapons that can hurt them. And sweep one, sweep two, sweep one. There is only one deck for the crew. The top deck is the pilot house only. Right now we are clearing the salon. Nice. Right here.
Right here. We got it, guys.
There's two of them, so we got two to clear.
There's
Alright, well, there's only one deck, so I don't think they
well, there's
spend
you
much
can go
time
one
in here.
down.
The one down,
So
okay. We didn't know
we
what
didn't
you
know if
meant.
there was one up. Hey, you guys.
Okay. There's all the weapons so far. Alright. Were those in the galleys? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna head back up then.
Alright, we'll take care of the other.
Alright.
Take us up to the
Yeah,
rest.
take them up to the bridge.
Crawling everywhere.
I told them to give us a call when you find out what kind of cargo we have, or they have, and we'll go there.
Alright, hold on.
We got a load SS?
No.
Bring some here, the other ones can go straight back. Or they can all go in one, it's up to Stan. Where's the straight back? Straight down there. Not a tool usually used by an engineer, but that's what they got.
Shanks like this, a lot of people refer to shanks like this, say it's for mixing paint or popping open paint cans or something like that. With this sharp edge or something like that, no way. It's a homemade shank.
It's a stabbing. That's people. Now we're looking to look at what kind of cargo they have. Make sure it all matches up with what they say they have.
Right now we're getting ready to go check ballast tanks. We're gonna go sound them. Earlier today we came across a ship that had fuel oil in their ballast tanks. They swore that they only had water, but there was residual fuel oil. We also came across a bunker, or I'm sorry, not a bunker, but a barge with the same situation. So that's how a lot of these guys are doing it. They'll either put in false tanks or use their drinking water, ballast tanks, something like that to smuggle the fuel. And that's That's what our main goal is here, along with checking the cargo, make sure they don't have other stuff they're not supposed to have. But the biggest thing we're looking for is oil and fuel. On board, the first thing we do is talk to the chief engineer. We usually have him, we draw a diagram of the ship, and he'll point out where the tanks are, what they are, ballast, fuel, diesel, what have you. We'll go off of that, and then along with using space accountability, if we come across a tank, hey, it's not measuring out right, this tank is too short or something, a lot of times you run into a false bulkhead or something like that.
We cut into their shit sometimes.
You gotta see what they got, man. If it ain't labeled, you gotta cut into it. See what the fuck it is.
Sweep 1, sweep 2, we're on the starboard side right now. Top side, you'll be able to see us.
Some kind of tea.
Hole, so if you want to meet us here,
See?
that's where we are.
They're required to have walkways through, so we can go anywhere and look at all of their cargo. So that's where we're about to go right now.
No, not me.
My fat ass getting down this fucking hole. Very far, so the next hole will probably be bigger. See, this is the shit that we worry about coming down here. See how those boards split? This shit ain't very stable. I mean, last time they were probably like a third this thick, and like over half of them were split. This one's only got one, but you gonna walk under there? I do when I have to, but I can see the end.
Basically what I'm doing is looking at their passports, making sure that the pictures match up right here. Make sure that you know, it's got their height and weight. We found a guy the other day, he was about 5 foot. His passport said he was 5'10". Picture didn't look like him at all. Also, we're asking the crew where they came from, where they're headed, what they're carrying, just to see if all their stories match up. Sir, where are you coming from?
From Dubai.
You're coming from Dubai.
Yes.
Where are you headed?
Yes. What?
Where are you headed next port?
Where do you go?
Yes.
Go Busra.
Where?
Busra.
What country is that?
Country, Iraq.
Yes. You're going to Iraq.
Yes.
Okay. What are you carrying on board?
What?
Cargo.
Cargo.
What do you have?
Tea, flora, sugar, honey.
Okay. Where was the last time that you guys picked up gas or oil?
I speak English little, all over.
Okay. Fuel.
Yes.
Where do you pick up fuel?
Fuel Dubai.
Dubai?
Yes.
Okay. How much fuel did you take on board? You don't know. Okay. And this is your passport?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
I talked to the chief engineer, the second engineer, and the chief officer. All their stories match up. All had the same answer. So now I'm just going to go ahead and verify the pictures and the rest of the passports with the rest of the crew.
Oh, yep.
My buddies will do anything to make money. They ripped off their own doors to staterooms. Fucking walls. Crazy. At least these are actually sturdy now this time.
Well,
Last time they were fucking...
you see anything back there?
Okay. Hey, Sig, you wanna do the honors? Black and white. Nope, ain't seen none of that shit yet. Black and decker checker. You need a knife? You got your
I'd say we've got 90% complete.
I got mine already out.
We're in our
Hey, let me
last
have it.
cargo hold right now.
What you got? You know yet?
It's hard. Whatever it is, it's solid. The checkered bag under there, that's not like the rest of them.
Yeah.
The rest of the bags you can squeeze,
yeah,
and it feels like soft a little
bit.
A little. This is solid. It's hard, whatever it is. Can't cut through it. It's roughly 3 feet back.
All right.
It's hard to get to. We're gonna have to figure out what it is.
All right, we'll get a hold of the ABO. Have him talk to the master. Maybe bring the first mate down here. Ask him what is that. And I know it's tea. This box is in a wrapping totally different than any other box we've seen.
Yeah.
And it's buried underneath a bunch of shit. And it's it's so hard you can't pierce it with a knife.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna take a look at this.
On this specific ship, it has 3 tanks, 1 forward, 1 midships, and 1 aft. This is where the forward tank is supposed to be. If you can look right here, there's a sounding tube that's usually supposed to be right here, but it's been cut and welded over. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off the vent line bolts right here and use the vent line as a sounding tube.
I don't know how I got my arm in there.
Video sweep
Same
two.
way you deliver a baby
That
horse.
checker box with tape.
You push your arm all the way the fuck up in there. And you have to push hard.
I need those. Man, I need those.
That's right, my knife, I had like this and I was like in there and then twisted it, pulled it back out, you can see the tea in it. Definitely smell it.
Just making sure, asking questions, you know.
Set it up.